day I was talking to some female truckers, and in the middle of our conversation, she got this text from this guy that she was talking to, and they had just met, and he's telling her how do she got a man, and she's like, no, I ain't got no man, and he telling her, yes, you do. Stop lying to me, and she showed it to me like, why do we keep doing that? Why they keep doing that? I said, girl, I don't know. I said, but for me, what I've learned is when people try to project stuff onto you, it's usually what you got going on. It's what they got going on. So if a person tells you, oh, I know you got somebody, that's because they got somebody. If you're with a person and they keep calling you a cheater, that's because they cheating. If somebody keeps calling you a liar, that's because they're liars. If somebody keeps calling you a thief, that's because they stealing. And stealing don't necessarily always have to be money, because everybody keep thinking just because you call a person a thief means like they keep stealing money. No, they can steal boyfriends and husbands, your life, your energy. They're thieves. They're vampires. They take from people. They take stuff from people. They're vampires. And I'm like, you have to kind of look at where that come from. Shit. I know somebody had called me a colorist, and I'm like, I had to think about it because it just shook me, because I'm like, I am a person that can go from the lightest of light to the darkest of dark, and I love rocking them all. I love rocking all the shades of me. I am not somebody who hides from the sun. Whatever color I come out is whatever color it is, and I don't mind it. I will rock it. So when they called me a colorist, first thing in my mind is, where did that come from? And then as I started like watching it, I was like, they had a problem with their color. They were a dark-skinned person that has a problem with their own color, and so they projected it on me, and I was like, wow, interesting. And I was like, I felt bad for them. I hope that they learn to love their shades, because they have a beautiful shade they're a beautiful shade of black. Beautiful, beautiful. I love their color. But if they don't, I can't make them love their color. They gotta learn to love it themselves. Now I see they starting to bleach their skin. They lightening up now. I'm just like, oh boy, but I can't change that. But I even tell that to like my children and my grandchildren, that when people project stuff onto you, it's usually what they got going on. So it's best to say to yourself that what they're saying has nothing to do with you, but everything to do with them. And as long as you can keep saying that, they call you fat, it's because they have an issue with their weight. If they call you ugly, it's because they have an issue with their looks. Everything has a reason. People spew that stuff out. It's just a human nature thing. People spew out their own insecurities on other people to make themselves feel better. And it's just something that we do. But you have to not take it in. You have to treat it like fertilizer. Pick up the little bag that they left at your door and be like, let me go throw this into the compost bin. And then let it mature and everything, and then go and feed it to your garden. But don't sit there and hold on to raw doo-doo, because it was just going to burn your garden. Let that shit just fester and become very rich in minerals so that it can feed your garden. So just pick it up, throw it in your compost pile, and forget about it until it's until it can manifest itself into something that's beneficial for you. And that's the way I look at it. And a lot of people around me always say, oh, you're the strongest person I know. But it's not strength. It's just I had to learn at an early age how to turn that outside chatter off that people try to throw on you. I'm one of those kids that was bullied in school and bullied at home, and then bullied at school and bullied at home. There was no heaven for me for most of my childhood. No heaven. Bullied at church, bullied at home, bullied. No refuge. I had to become my own refuge. So I had to implement those things here, because there was nobody that was telling me I was pretty, that I was loved, that I was wanted, that I was smart. Nobody was telling me that. Nobody. It was maybe a teacher. Maybe a couple of my teachers did try to reach out, but it wasn't that many. It really wasn't. It was a lot of like people, they go into, I call it like a sheep mentality. You have that one person that likes to rile everybody up against you. And that's always been me. And I always wonder, what is it about me that people always have to come in groves to come against me? It's just me. I be here by myself, but everybody want to come and jump on me. Now it's like, maybe they see something in me I didn't see in me. That thing started triggering. Like, well, wait a minute. If every time people have to come against you, they always have to go grab a whole lot of people to agree with them so that they can all gang stalk you or gang bully you, then what is it about you that makes them? They're not trying to come after you on their own. They always have to come after you with a group. They always got to make sure that other people are involved in this stuff that they do, to make you look bad or, make other people see you as bad. And you're like, you're just sitting here minding your own business, living your own life. And it's like everything you do, every word that come out of your mouth is just makes their stomach curl and their eyes bleed. And I don't know what that's about. And so I think at a younger age, I used to shrink myself, so that like to become invisible like. But now I'm not so much. I still don't really say too much, but I'm learning this to be more vocal about how I feel. And a lot of people are not liking this vocal me now, but that's cool. They'll learn to like it or they don't. I don't care. But emotional warfare, that's what I call it. It's called emotional warfare. And in order to not get caught up in the emotional warfare, you have to learn how to take their tools, the weapons that they're choosing to use against you, and use it for you. Just use it for you. How to take that, flip it, and make it beneficial for you. And that's how I've gotten through a lot of it. It's so quick in me now. It don't even bother me. I have too many tools where I can just tune stuff out and turn it off. Don't even see it. I used to be so I didn't even used to see people. Like I had a boyfriend that used to stalk me, like when we broke up because he was trying to get back with me, and I could get myself to the point where I don't even see him. He could be standing right in front of me and I would not see him. My eyes physically would not see him at all. Not there. And I could just keep on going. I could hear, but I just didn't even bother to see him. My eyes just wouldn't even let me see him. And that's just like how I can get, when it comes to like protecting my peace, my mentality, my emotion. Yeah. All right. Peace, love, and light.